welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with K Shine in the wintertime. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all are smashing the like button, commenting before you leave, and double check to make sure you are subscribed. Y'all already know. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's. I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. Y'all, we're gonna hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This might be a real short story, but I just thought of this because the guy ended up hitting me up not too long ago on social media, and he made me remember why me and him stopped talking, right? Okay, anyways, y'all, this took place when I was like 23 years old. Mind you, I came, I was in college when I was 23 years old, but I came back home, for the summer. I used to never stay my summers up at school. Like, no, I would just lock up my apartment and it would sit for months, and I would still have to pay the rent. Like, I was going to sublet. Anyways, I always just get to talking. Anyways, I come back home. So when I came back home for college, of course, like I said, I'm 23, but I'm living at my mama's house because what, I'm gonna get an apartment for the couple months that I'm at home? No. So I'm living at home with my mama or whatever. So we went out to this my friend used to throw like these mic sessions, basically like with like the rappers, upcoming rappers or singers or whatever, will perform at. So I went to support her, right? So I go to the open mic session thing or whatever. I go there, y'all. I meet this guy. Y'all, we gonna call him. We gonna call him. What we gonna call him, y'all? We gonna call him Pressure because that's exactly what he was not. He swore he was so pressure, y'all, and he really wasn't. But anyways, we're gonna call him Pressure. Mind y'all, he asked about me, right? Because it's my friend. Well, showing you the name. It's my friend event, right? So when I came in, I was just talking to my other friends like up against the wall. So my friend event, she came over to me and she was like, "Hey, Kay, girl, like this dude that I know over here, like he said he wanted to meet you." So I'm looking and I'm like, where? I'm doing on the law, like, where? And she like, the guy with the blue shirt. So I look, and he was kind of cute. I'm looking at her, I'm like, girl, why he just ain't come over here and talk to me himself? Why would he send you to do it? She like, girl, I don't know. That's my brother homeboy though. So like, I don't know. I was just talking to him because like her brother couldn't make it that day, but the homeboy still ended up coming out to support his little sis, I guess, whatever. I don't know. But she said she don't really know him like that because, her brother, yeah. I'm just laughing, y'all, because I swear, like, I would just go too far into detail to the point that I start talking about other stuff that don't matter. Like, it matter, but it don't. But I was about to say, her brother had a 10-year age gap. So, like, whoever was her brother friends really wasn't her friends, right? So that's what I was about to say. But anyways, but mind you, I'm 23. Her brother is like, I think my friend was only like 21, 22 at the time, maybe. So I think her brother was like 30, no more than like 31, I want to say. But the brother friend was like a couple years different because, mind you, he said they was like work buddies and stuff like that. So, when you go to work with people, you become really close friends with the people you work with. So, mind you, Pressure is only like 27, 28, right? I forgot, y'all. But he's older than me, right? Because I'm 23. So, it's about a 5-year difference. But, I really ain't tripping, right? So, she's talking to me about him. She like, he seemed, she was telling me like he seemed cool, but she really don't know him like that or whatever. So I'm thinking like, bro, if she over here telling me that you about 28 years old, because mind you, I had never even asked him. I don't know why, y'all, my young brain. But when she just told me that, like, I think he about 27, 28 years old. So in my mind, you about 28 years old, right? Why are you sending anybody over here to talk to me? Why you just don't come over here and talk to me yourself? So I'm just like, if you can't come up to me directly, then I'm straight. So I end up telling my friend, I'm like, nah, girl, like that's immature. Like he need to talk to me on his own. So mind you, where she had the event at, it had a little bar section, but it was a pop-up bar, of course, like, but it had a section where you could come set up a bar. So I go over there with my homegirl so we can get a drink. So, I walk over there. I'm about to get me a drink and stuff like that. I'm still talking to my homegirl, waiting for the lady to make it. Here come Pressure walking up behind me. And he like,
"Excuse me, miss."
I turn around and mind you, he tall. Like, he looked tall from over there, but I didn't know he was really that tall. When he walked up on me, I turned around. I'm thinking I'm going to just turn around like this. I had to turn around like, hey, Tree. I should have named him Tree. So I turn around. I'm like, yes. And he like,
"Can I buy you that drink like that you about to get?"
so I'm like, sure. Mind you, I'm not even really acting like my friend came up to me and said anything, even though he know that she did because he seen us talking. But like I said, you grown, speak your mind if you want to talk to me. So he was just like, so I told him, yeah, whatever. So the lady come with the drinks. He ended up buying it. Mind you, he bought me and my friends or whatever. So he bought our drinks and stuff. So we just sitting there and I'm just like, thank you. And he like,
Like what you ain't want to talk to me? Like I sent little sis over there to get you. Why you ain't want to talk to me?
I said, because you ain't want to talk to me. If you wanted to talk to me or wanted to holler at me, we both grown. You walk over and you approach me and let me know. Like, you don't send nobody over for what? And he was just like,
Oh yeah, my bad. Like I don't really know nobody here for real. So like I ain't know if you had somebody that you was talking to or what. Like I ain't wanna impose.
so I'm like, well, that's why you find out. Like, all you had to do is walk up and say, hey, like, I was interested. Are you single? And we could have took it from there. So he like,
Okay, all right, maturity. Like I like that. Like you seem like you on your grown woman shit.
so I'm like, I mean, I'm just saying, mind you, I'm 23, and once again, I know that seems old, but I don't know. Looking back, I just know I still was not as mature as I thought I was. I wasn't immature, but like I don't know. I thought I was grown, grown. Ugh, boy, was I wrong. But anyways, so I'm just like, no, I'm just saying, like, if you want to talk to me, you let me know you want to talk to me. You ain't gotta send nobody to do it. So he was like,
Okay, dear. I'm letting you know I wanna talk to you.
so I'm like, okay, then, like, so what's going on or whatever. We had talked whatever that night. We end up exchanging numbers. Cool, mind you. This is kind of before when I was asking people like, do you believe in God? How many kids you got? All of this. Like sometimes I wouldn't ask people that because, like I said, I'm young. I wasn't even caring about that stuff for real, right? So we exchanged numbers. We end up leaving. Cool. Now me and Pressure, we're talking, we're texting, we're doing all that stuff. Pressure just kept saying, like, he just kept acting like he was Pressure, y'all. He telling me like how he get money, how he owned this and that, and like he worked for a big company, all of that, just talking. So I'm just like, okay, you got a good head on your shoulders, everything, right? So he's asking me questions like, like, do you live alone? You got your own car and stuff. So I told him, I'm like, yeah, I do got my own car, but I said I don't live alone. I live with my mama because I go to college and I got my apartment up at college, but I'm home for the summer, so I live with my mama. This dude was like,
You still live with your mama and you 23?
first of all, even if I wasn't in college or had my apartment, if you're 23, ain't nothing wrong with living with your mama. At least that's what I think. Like, I still think that you're young. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with still living with your mama or you're a parent or whatever at that age, whether you are in college or not. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Pressure. But he said it like he was disgusted at it. Like, so I was just like, yeah, because I got an apartment up at college. I'm not about to pay rent for two different apartments. Like, why would I do that? And he like,
Well, when you got the money to do that, like anything is possible.
so I was like, I'm a broke college student. I ain't got the money to pay two rents. And even if I did, why would I do that when I'm only home for the summer, 3 months? Why would I even find a place to stay at for 3 months? Like, I'm gonna come home with my mother. You get what I'm saying? So like he started giving me little, I don't know, like you getting a little cocky. So I was just like, well, I'm letting you know that I live with my mother. So if you have a problem with that, you just, you ain't gotta talk to me. It ain't no big deal. And he like,
Dang, little mama, calm down. I ain't say I didn't want to talk to you.
I'm like, well, I'm just saying because you making it a big deal that I live with my mama at 23 while I'm in college, and I just didn't understand what the problem was. He like,
No, I'm not making it a big deal. I'm just saying, like, you grown. You want to be grown. You want to be mature. Like, you should be on your grown woman shit.
and I'm like, first of all, anybody say I want to be grown? I'm just telling you that I'm 23. You want to keep saying that I'm grown based off my responses, but like nobody said I wanted to be grown. And how am I not on my grown woman shit? I'm in college. Not to say that if you're not in college, you're not on your grown woman shit, but I'm just saying, the fuck? I thought I was doing something with my life. What the hell you want from me? Like, I'm thinking like, Pressure. What do you want from me? Like, why are you telling me basically I'm not on my grown woman shit because I don't have two apartments? Like, I should have one in college and have one here. I'm confused on what this dude want from me. So I'm just like, Pressure. I'm like, well, unless you want to pay for me to have an apartment here, I don't know what to tell you. And he like,
I mean, I could pay for you to have an apartment here if that's what you want.
I'm like, no. I'm just like, no, it ain't even that serious. I'm like, if you want to talk to somebody who got their own place, like that's totally understandable. Cause I never be mad at people who got a preference. If you prefer to talk to a girl that got their own car, got their own job, got their own house, I'm cool with that. I ain't that girl. Not at 23. Like, what you want me to do? I'm in college. I don't fucking know what you want me to do. Like, who gonna be girl? Look. So I was just telling him, and I'm like, well, if you prefer to talk to somebody who got their own place, I'm cool. Like, no love lost, no harm, no foul. Like, you okay? We don't have to talk. And he like,
Damn, how you trying to cut me off already? Like, calm down. I was just asking to see, what your lifestyle was like.
and I'm like, don't tell me to calm down. I'm not turned up. Like, I'm just letting you know I live at home. What you want me to say? So he like,
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like, it ain't no problem. Like, that's fine. Like, you can live at home with your mama. Like, at least I got my own place. So you can always come back to my place, spend a night here, sleep here, when you want to, like, wake up here and stuff like that and make breakfast for us.
hold up, hold up, hold up. How we go from you just saying that I want to be grown and that I shouldn't be living at home and we talking on the phone and we live in the dumb. Okay, I'm just playing. But how you go from trying to act like I wasn't on my shit because I live at home with my mama and I wasn't on my grown woman shit to being like I could stay at your place and make you breakfast? Nah, sorry, if I'm not grown enough for you, I'm definitely not grown enough to make you no breakfast. What are you talking about? So I'm just like, whoa there, player. Hold up. I'm like, nah. I ain't making no, especially I still kind of think like this a little bit, but definitely at that age I was kind of like one of those people that be like, I ain't cooking for my man unless he my husband. Like, even though that's still kind of true, but I don't mind making a little pasta or something for you because I'm just saying you ain't about to get. We can gonna get us all that. But anyways, I used to say that, so I was just like, I ain't making you no breakfast. I'm like, you're not my man or my husband, so why would I be cooking for you? And he was like,
And why would I be paying bills for you if you're not my woman?
I said, and you're not paying bills for me though. Like, what do you mean? Why would you be paying bills for me? I didn't even ask you to pay for no bills. So I'm like, I didn't ask you for anything though. So what you talking about? And he like,
You did ask me for something. You asked me to pay for you to get an apartment.
and I'm saying thing like, okay, technically I said it, but it was really a joke to say to you, like, why would I get an apartment if I got an apartment back up at college? But now you trying to take it as if I really want you to give me an apartment. And really, you can if you want to, but I'm not asking you for that. So I'm like, boy, I'm not asking for you to get me an apartment. I was just being sarcastic because you was tripping about me living with my mama. And then it's like he go back to that conversation, y'all. He went back to like, he like,
I'm not tripping about you living with your mama. I just feel like you too old to live with your mama.
I said, right, so you tripping about it. I said, so what we really talking about here? I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. So what you want to do? So he like,
No, calm down. Like I told you, I was cool with it. Like you could just stay at my house.
I'm not staying at your house either. Like, y'all, what? I'm like, pressure. Calm down. Like, relax. I'm like, we still in the midst of just talking. You talking about me getting an apartment, me getting out of my mama house, making you breakfast. How do we even get here, y'all? How? So I'm just like, well, you need to calm down. I'm like, we still in the beginning stages, so just relax. And he like,
Baby, I'm a grown man. I know what I want and when I want it and how I want it, and I get what I want. So, like, all that trying to take it slow and stuff, I don't do all of that. I go after what I want, and that's just that.
so I'm like, okay, so what you want? And he like,
I want you. Like, I want you. I want you up in this house, in lingerie, cooking me breakfast.
I said, okay. I did ask. So, mind you, I'm like, I respect you knowing what you want as a man. I respect you going after the things that you want. But you got to understand that you're moving a little bit too fast for me. Even though this is the only conversation, I'm just letting him know I don't move that fast. Like, I know you got your own place, but I'm not about to be up in there cooking no breakfast, none of that. And I was like, and I'm just trying to let you know too, like, I'm only here for the summer. Like, I'm only here for a couple months. And when August, September come, I'm going back up to college. So I'm not looking for nothing serious. And he was like,
That's no problem. Like you could just stay and be with me while you here for the summertime, and then when you go back to school or whatever, since you got your apartment, I just come up there with you.
What? Sir, no. Nah. I'm like, no. I'm like, come up there to like what visit? He like,
Visit, stay, move in. I mean, whatever. Like we're gonna be together every day for real. So whatever you want to call it.
I said no. I literally was like, no. He was like,
What's the problem? I don't understand. Like you be here with me, and then I be up there with you. Like that sound fair? That sound even?
I'm like, but you got a job and stuff. So he telling me how he on salary and the drive ain't nothing. Mind you, my school was like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops away. So he telling me how the drive ain't nothing and all of this, and I'm just saying like, you don't even know me, y'all. He don't know me, so I'm just like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Pressure. Like I'm like, no, that's okay. Like, I mean, we could be cool and see where it goes, but I don't know. So he like,
I mean, I don't really want to see where it goes. I'm letting you know, like, y'all women always want people to be upfront and be real with you. I'm letting you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a woman. I want a relationship. I want somebody that's going to be cooking me breakfast and stuff. I pay the bills. That's what I'm looking for.
and I'm like, that's cool and I respect that, but let it get there. You didn't even let us build to that. You just telling me like you want it and you it's your money and you want it now. Like you want it right now, and I'm telling you like I respect that. I'm not saying that I can't that I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not saying that I wouldn't get in a relationship like if it just happens, but I'm not looking for one because I'm in college. I'm bouncing around. I'm doing interns here. I'm back in the city. I'm back up there. I'm doing all this moving around. So I wasn't looking for a relationship because I'm figuring out life right now. You get what I'm saying? So although I'm glad you got your shit together and you're ready, but maybe you need to date people in your age group and not 23-year-olds in college. Even though I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. If you're 28 and you want to date a 23-year-old, that's 5 years. So I'm not saying it's a big deal. But don't expect me to have all my shit together if I'm in college getting all my shit together. You want me to already have it together because you're 28. That's exactly why big age gaps, like 5 years is okay, but big age gaps, that's why these age gaps are so important because it would be people way older than you and they would expect you to be in the same lane as them. And it's like, yeah, boy, you already went to college. You already did this. You already got your steady job. You already got your house. Give me a chance to get that. Like, I'm 23, and not only are you not giving me a chance to get that, you talking down on me like, why you live with your mama? You supposed to be a grown woman. Why you not got your own place? Like, sir, first of all, I do got my own place up at college, just not here. Like, you talking down on me. You approach me. Why do you want to talk to me if you feel like maybe he never called me immature, but if you feel like I ain't got it all together and I'm not on my grown woman shit, why do you want to talk to me? You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, he just like,
Listen, like, these past couple of days we've been talking, like, we've been vibing and being cool. Like, you should just come stay over here for a couple of days, see how you like it. And then, you could eventually, like, stay here every day. Like, I'm not a hard man to please. I just like breakfast. I like my food, a little bit of sex, a little bit of head.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. He like,
Yeah, I mean, it don't take much to satisfy me. Like, I'm an easy man.
okay, that's fine, but once again, we're still in the same week that we just met of talking. You telling me to move in. He basically told me just come on in, move in, give me a little headache, blue moon, little breakfast, and it's cool. I know it sounds simple. I know it sounds easy. A lot of girls might be like, shoot, that's all I gotta do. I gotta pay no bills. But can I? I'm 23. Like, give me a minute. Like, I can't even get my life in order. Like, I still got a couple more years of school left. Like, give me a minute before you just trying to move me in. You just met me. What is wrong with you? So I just was like, oh, hold on, hold on, holiday. You can't just give it to me like that. You gotta bring this shit the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, sir, you're doing too much in the beginning. So I'm like, sir, I'm not about to come over there and stay for a couple days. I'm not about to move in. I'm not about to do none of that, y'all. And do y'all know he was like,
Yeah, you a fucking kid. You on some childish shit. A man got a whole house for you over here trying to pay bills, and you over here acting like you can't do that, like you don't want to do that just because you got to make a couple meals and give a little head.
just kept mentioning head part. I'm like, bro, you want some head bad, huh? You want a little shuck. You want a little gawk through that. You want that so bad from me that you trying to dress it up that you just want me to move in because you just want to ask me for some head or something. Like, I don't know what it was with him, y'all, but he just act like he was the whole package. And he could have been somebody's whole package for somebody else. But you're not going to rush me. You're not going to make me mature earlier than I need to be. You're not gonna make me feel like I need to rush to do certain stuff. I'm good. I'm 23. I'm in college. I'm living my life. I'm moving at my right pace. You're not gonna rush me to do more stuff. Come move in with this dude and live with you and come over there every day and stuff and spend the whole summer with you. Wait a minute. Let's continue to talk. Go out on dates. Mind y'all, we haven't even been on a date. Haven't got food, nothing. All that we had is text messages and phone conversations. That's it. And now you telling me to move in? I mean, I know I'm a fucking vibe, but goddamn. You want me to just full on live with you and give you head, huh? Not gonna happen, y'all. So I just was like, yeah, because once he flipped and started saying all of that, I'm like, well, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to find another girl to make you food and give you head. And he literally wrote back with the deuces. He literally wrote back with the deuces. So I'm just like. So mind you, I blocked him right now. Of course, we exchanged social media before all of this. You know, when you first get somebody's number, 9 times out of 10, you ask them for their social media because you just probably want to look through their pictures and stuff. So we already exchanged social media, right? So when he gave me the deuces and I blocked him, time went on. I end up like it's been months. I end up posting a picture or whatever, and he reacted to it, right? So I'm just like. Boy, bye. Like he said something to it, and I knew it was him because, of course, his little profile picture or whatever. So I didn't say nothing, and then that just went on for months. Like I would post pictures, he would just say little stuff, react to it or whatever, and I just wouldn't open it no more. Or I wouldn't respond because, bro, you already let me know what your setup was, right? So it was just like a whole thread. Like y'all don't understand. People will really talk to themselves in your DM. Like you won't even respond. They will keep writing, and talking to themselves. So he did that for months and months and months, right? So eventually he had stopped. So years went by. I mean, years. I've been out of college since, well, I graduated in 2018 from college. Like, it's about to be 2023, y'all. Years went by, and when I posted, this was months ago though that this happened, but years had went by, and when I had posted a couple months back, he ended up like, instead of just reacting, he said like, why you don't mess with me no more? So mind you, I forgot about him because it's been years. I forgot how he even looked. I forgot about him. So when he said that, it brought attention to that, because I was just looking like, who is this guy talking about? Why I don't mess with him no more or something? So when I clicked on the freaking message, the whole thread of when he used to react to my stuff was still there. So I remember, I'm like, oh, this is the boy that I cut off because of such and such. So that's what reminded me to like tell the story. Mind you, I opened it and I did not respond to him because even though we older, like you, I just ain't like the vibes. It's given very much. You move too quick. I didn't even respond, but it just made me think of this story. So I had to let y'all know because he swore he was just so pressured and I wasn't, and I needed to grow up. And then you want to give me the deuces because I ain't trying to move in on the first day. Dang, my bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you comment down below what you would have done in a situation like this, y'all. I know the story time was kind of short, but I just had to tell it about this guy. Would y'all would have moved in with him? Like, I mean, he said you ain't got to pay no bills and stuff. So would y'all would have moved in with him? Thinking like a 23-year-old though, not like now. I'm 27, so my answer might have been different. But thinking from a 23-year-old perspective, would y'all would have moved in with him, or would y'all would have been like me and be like, heck no? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you are subscribed and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KShawnWood. 3 E's. Okay, y'all. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.